Welcome one, welcome all, welcome to, hopefully the end. I've said that a couple of times, but this one is the end, the end. If you haven't seen the little bit from the video yesterday, I would watch it. It's not particularly important for this bit, but I did stuff. In Genshin, story quest started, then I went, should I play? And then I play. Also, if I just sound a bit weird, scale, no doubt. I'm trying to focus on making my voice a little bit better for the stream. I'm also going to speak slower. And I'm fiddling with my lighting, to be honest. I've been putting it on. I've got two sort of like light sticks here that I use for my lighting. I've noticed when I don't have them on, the tracking's a bit smoother, but it's a little bit better as well, which is very good and helpful and nice.
Where I'm from, if we didn't keep moving, we'd freeze to death.
When it's on, like I've got one on or it's on half, the tracking's telling me, when the light's fully on though, it's like a little bit better. Like my mouth opens more like in line with my actual mouth. Oh yeah, the other thing I'm trying to do is keep my mouth open when I'm speaking. I think that's part of the reason why I'm having voice things. And I do listen performance, so I should know I need to tense my abs to make sure my diaphragm works a little bit better. I did not do that. To be fair, I didn't do that during my listen performance IA performance thing. So yeah, I have big brain. Yeah, I was also watching not yesterday, the day before was the day I posted my video. I was watching the Dotibird stream because, yeah, Dotibird, yeah, I'm certain she had an interesting past life. Go watch her chat. Well, no one's in chat, but still, I'm alone.
This place is pretty dead. By which I mean, there's nothing to kill.
Let's go. Just it. Can I? No, I have to go into the quests menu. I want to do this very soon, but when all returns to water. To be fair, I do find it a bit odd. I mean, we are kind of letting Marcel off a little bit light, but I get the feeling he's going to be killed by this. He's either going to become much more evil, better, or get killed, and I think he's going to die. So let's just watch, shall we?
Is this the place? You said she's here, but what do I need to do to see her?
Back then, I drank water from the primordial sea. It heightened my sensitivity to the hydro element.
Yeah, and even Paimon could hear her after drinking that thing. Didn't you just drink a lot of it on the stage as well? Oh, in that case...
Vache!
Ah!
Yes, that's it! So you heard it too!
Vinier, it's me! It's me, Vache!
Vache? Vache?
I'm here! I'm here! Where are you, Vinier? I'm coming for you. I'm finally here for you.
Hey, wait! Be careful! Hey, wait!
Vinier, is that you? It's me, Vache! Vinier!
Vache? Why did you come? Didn't I say? You don't need to look for me. You look a lot older than I remember. How long has it been?
It's been more than 20 years. I've suffered for over 20 years since the day you left. All this time, only the thought of bringing you back has kept me alive. Nothing else mattered to me. I must be dreaming. Who would have thought I'd get the chance to tell you all of my feelings like this? Vinier, you are my everything. I really don't know how I could live without you.
But Vache, if you ask me, This world would be better off without you.
What are you saying?
If not for you, I would have finished my law degree and probably become a top-tier attorney one day. If not for you, I would have continued to pursue my love of the arts, and my works would have been displayed in the Palais Mermonia itself. If not for you, I would at least have been able to take care of my mother. And she would not have grown old and died alone, with nothing but the tears on her cheeks. It's all because of your selfishness, Vache. It's all because of you.
You... Wait, you are not Vignier. Who are you?
You're right. I am not Vignier. I am the sacrifices. Every woman who died by your hand, as our bodies dissolved, our consciousnesses flowed back to the primordial sea. Our thoughts circulated endlessly within the primordial sea, and we were no longer individuals, but we became one, just as streams of water come together in the sea. I'm Cressy. I'm Lemony. I'm Azine. The only one I am not is Vignier.
Why? But then, where is Vignier?
She doesn't want to see you anymore. Every tendril of her consciousness is avoiding you. This is what you get for your selfishness. Your selfishness robbed us of our lives and our futures. You said time and time again that you'd do any and everything for her. But did you ever consider whether she'd want to see you do the things that you did? If she would despise you for what you became? You are a liar, a heartless murderer, and a cowardly narcissist. The only thing you are not is Vignier's beloved. From the moment your first victim died and her consciousness merged with Vignier's, she has had nothing but pure hatred for you.
No! Vignier! She can't hate me. Let me see her, please. Have mercy.
You still don't understand. When I said don't look for me, that came from the real Vignier. She really doesn't want to see you anymore. But on top of that, she also said that because it's her final drop of pity for you. She said that because she knew that if you did come here, we will show no mercy to you.
Vache.
Vache? Vache. 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 Drown.
Okay, he died of fright, basically. So I want to pause this if I can. Oh well. Can't pause it.
Finally, I have some time to do shopping. Gosh, it's really been a long time since we've been able to relax.
Shopping is stressful in its own way, though. My legs are killing me.
Well met, partner. I knew something great was going to happen when I woke up in such a good mood today.
Even this weather can't put a damper on the demoiselle's mood.
It's a pleasure to see you both again.
Oh,
Oh, now that I believe. I'm easy to work with and always bring home the bacon. Who wouldn't treasure having a partner like me?
Sounds like you're really enjoying life these days, Navia. What have you been busy with since the trial?
It's just been one thing after the other. I've been making non-stop trips between Poisson and the court since then. Everyone from Spina di Rosula organized a memorial for my father. We never held a memorial when he first died, since everyone knew that even if we held one back then, no one was going to come. This time, though, everyone in Poisson, and even many people from the court, all attended.
So his name's definitely been cleared now. That's what we like to hear.
That's good.
It's been the
Very
dearest
good.
wish of Demoiselle all along.
That blasted stubborn fool. I was right to put my faith in him. I'm so glad I didn't give up on the case all those years ago.
Things turned out as well as they could have. Oh, I wanted to click it then. I missed it.
Oh, by the way, I ran into Charlotte just after I left the memorial service. Well, maybe it'd be more accurate to say I knew she would be there, and there was no way she'd just let me go.
Huh? So you know Charlotte too? The Charlotte? Journalist from the Steamboat?
I think everyone does.
Yeah, way back when I first became the president of the Spina di Rosula, she was all over me. Wouldn't take no for an answer. I believe the story
She seems
was
a bit
called
intrusive.
The True Heart of Darkness, Secret Tales of the Yellow Rose. To be fair, though, it was a really flattering feature. So, we've been on pretty good terms ever since. She was trying to lean on our friendship to get me to do an exclusive piece on the serial disappearances case.
Oh yeah, she told us about that. She's always been super interested in that case, so now her wish has finally come true too.
Anyway, I told her to make sure that when she writes about you guys entering the opera house with the critical evidence, that you both sounded
Thanks.
really cool.
Thanks.
Now that's another thing to look forward to. We trust Charlotte's skills with a pen for sure.
Oh, and in other news, I also took Clarand out for a meal.
Oh?
Oh, are you two on better terms now?
While you were investigating Vachey's headquarters, Clarand gave testimony on my father's behalf. It was thanks to her that we were able to turn the tide. I wanted to thank her. I mean, there's also no point in being awkward all the time, so we took the chance to reconcile with each other.
Oh, that's great. Paimon also thought Clarand wasn't actually a bad person. It's always good to have more friends.
Anyway, now that the case has finally been solved, perhaps it will slowly begin to fade from the public consciousness. Oh, actually, there's still one last thing I need to do.
What is it?
I should pay a visit to my father's grave and tell him the truth of what happened, as well as how it all ended. And on top of that, just how much people still look up to him to this day. That includes me, too.
Miss Navia.
Indeed.
Can I come too? Yes.
We want to go too.
Fun.
We also think Callus is a really admirable person.
Sure thing. I'd like you two to share the moment with me. After all, without you, there might not have been such a positive ending.
And in that case, everyone, let's be off. Considering the recent weather, we'll be lucky if we can reach Poisson before dark.
Yeah, you're right. It's been raining non-stop for a few days now.
Oh? Are you teleporting automatically or? Yep.
This is where my father's grave is. To be perfectly honest, even I haven't been back here for a long time.
What's this? I'm not sure.
Huh?
What is it?
There's someone there already.
I need to explore more.
That
That's
figure.
an important stream idea I want to do. Exploration streams.
Isn't that Nervalette? Why would the Chief Justice be here? Huh? Navia?
My apologies. I should have asked before coming to pay my respects.
Don't say that.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I was trying to say there's no need for you to apologize. I wanted to show my father how much I've grown, but still, I doubt I've grown to the point that even the Chief Justice would feel compelled to apologize to me over and over.
In that case, I will stop apologizing for now.
You really could use some pointers on understanding human emotions, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Him and me.
In any case.
Yep.
Why did you come
Please.
to Poisson?
Well, ever since that day, I've been turning a question over and over in my head. Just what is justice anyway? There was once a time when I didn't want to believe that there could be anything more important to humans than life itself. Oh, rather than that, it's probably more truthful to say I didn't believe humans were capable of resisting the most basic instinct of living things. That they could rebel against their own nature, or consider certain things to be more important than their own lives. Which is also why I didn't stop your father from beginning that fateful duel. I believed that a truly innocent man would never throw away his life like that. That there was nothing, should have been nothing more important than one's own continued survival. But Mr. Callis proved me utterly and decisively wrong. If not for his sacrifice, the serial disappearances case would have remained unsolved to this day. Mr. Callis made the choice he did for his daughter, for his associates, and for many people completely unrelated to him. And in the end, from a certain perspective, one could say that he did it all for the sake of justice.
One could.
Justice that's higher than life itself. So, you asked me why I came here. I just wanted to say my apologies to Mr. Callis in person. I should have noticed all of this much sooner. This regret has filled me with a sadness that has haunted me for days. That high and mighty chair in the Opera Epiclese indeed insulates one from many important things. Spina di Rosula, thank you so much for your hard work and perseverance.
I'm sorry for being mad at you before.
No, you had every right to do so.
You're actually one of those types that's cold on the outside, but pretty thoughtful on the inside, huh? That reminds me of Silver, one of my guys.
Sorry about that. Self-expression is not one of my strong suits.
No.
Didn't
But
I
you have
just say
autism,
you don't
so
need
that's
to
fun.
apologize?
So do I. The fun.
Navia and Neuvillette seem to have made their peace as well. Let's not disturb them for now. We can wait till after they're done. Paimon's never paid respects at someone's grave before.
He's in the background. Up there. Well, you're not usually supposed to fly around someone's grave.
Huh? Oh, Paimon didn't know that was a thing. But Paimon doesn't know what she would do if she can't fly.
How about walk?
Oh, no. Paimon hopes Miss Navia won't be too mad. Anyway, Neuvillette is still standing around there. It's not often that we can catch him alone like this, so why don't we go talk to him for a bit? If we can't talk to Lady Farina, we can at least talk to him, right?
I'm gonna be honest, I kind of felt that this ending's a bit bittersweet in a way. I kinda don't like what happened to Vacher. Doesn't sit particularly comfortable with me. Kinda, because I think what he did was wrong, but I think it's understandable in some respects why he did it wrong. You know, Love is Blind, it's a very... I may not have as much life experience compared to many people, but that much I know is very, very true. Ugh, it's so true, it's annoying. But, yeah, I don't know, and I feel it's a bit... again, understandable, but still a bit harsh of the lady person to be completely reject it or try not to at least say something to Vache, which I mean she could have. She could have. Like, if she was going around as you know, a bloody sorry, my brain's malfunctioned. Thingy. We'll don't call him Thingy for now. And she just like, yeah, not gonna say anything to Vache. You know, it causes him to go down this spiral. So, I'm kind of gonna blame her in part for this as well. Like, as much as Vache's in the wrong, like, he's more in the wrong than others, but they're still in the wrong. Like, you know. But the other girl's completely innocent, let me just say that. Like, yeah. But, you know, there were lots of things people could have done to stop this. Hello, Monsieur Novelette. Maybe you'd like to talk to this man. Hey.
Oh, it's you two. Did Miss Navia invite you to come pay your respects to her father?
Mm-hmm. We ran into Navia on the streets today, so we just followed her here.
I see. Then is there something that I can help you with?
Well, it's pretty hard to run into you like this since you're usually super busy. So we figured we could try to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
Please feel free. Though outsiders, you helped us solve one of the greatest mysteries in Fontaine, and it would be my pleasure to return the favor.
I should say, I think Monsieur Novelette is a very nice person. I do like him. I think if like they were real, like game characters, I think of all of Genshin's characters, if we're being completely honest, me and him would probably see the most eye to eye. Not completely, but I think we'd see like the most eye to eye. Yeah, and I slightly suspect this is assuming they're not all, you know, actually evil in terms of Tui. And given the fact, you know, we've met Child, and I've watched some of the stuff about the Knave, and we've seen the backstory to Staramouche. I wouldn't say they're all completely evil. I suspect they're a bit more in the grey. So I think Monsieur Novelette and the Tsaritsa, sort of like combined, may end up being sort of like where my general thoughts are anyway. So I'm just interested in them. To be fair, I can get pretty interesting at times. That might endear me to Venti, some of Jean-Ly, a little bit, you know, and I think that's a good thing about characters. If you try to make them relatable, you need to make them fairly broad in some respects. So, you know, I like a little bit of Venti, some Venti stuff, all the Archons, they're all fun. I all think they're pretty relatable in some form, if not a lot of it. Even though lot of their characters are more minor aspects of my thoughts. Yeah, fun. I don't know why I'm talking about this, I just want to talk about this bit. Let's go through it. About water from the primordial sea.
So, at court,
oh, she sends you speak, can you find?
Water as water from the primordial sea, but what is it really?
Truthfully, that name is already quite accurate. I can only surmise that Vache and his ilk only learned of its nature and existence after extensive research. There used to be a special sea on the surface of this planet. The nature of its seawater was rather different from that of the sea we know today. Most of Teyvat's life forms were first born in that special sea. You could say it nurtured much of the life on this planet.
Huh. So it really was where everything began. It makes sense to call it primordial then.
But today, the primordial sea no longer exists on the planet's surface. What Vache discovered must have been some kind of special case, or a remnant from a truly ancient age.
Huh. So that's how it is. Oh, you really know everything, Monsieur Novelette. But if that's the case, then why would people, at least people from Fontaine, dissolve in that kind of water?
Indeed. Why would the primordial sea, which was known to engender and nurture life, suddenly reverse itself and devour life instead? To be frank, That also doesn't match my understanding of this world and its laws. There must still be some unknown secrets around the people of this land. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about? That the sea levels will rise and everyone will be dissolved in water, leaving Furina crying alone on her throne, but the sins of the people will be finally washed away for good. Does that appropriately summarize the version you've heard?
That's right! It was Linny that told us back then. And that about covers all the main points.
Yes, up to the present, I think we reached a point where we have no choice but to confront this prophecy directly. Rumors have it that this prophecy is rooted in the last words the former Hydro Archon left to the world before she passed away.
A prophecy? Of the former Hydro Archon? Wow. This is the first time that we've ever heard of it.
2 parts of the prophecy have already proven correct. The rising sea levels, and the ability of the people of Fontaine to be dissolved. We should be more vigilant, and stay on the watch for further signs. Speaking of the prophecy, Furina has also always taken it quite seriously. Indeed, she has been collecting information and intelligence from across Tibet for this purpose.
Yep.
If the rumors were true, then perhaps this prophecy is the conundrum left to Furina by her predecessor.
But with Furina being the way she is, can we really trust her to solve it?
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
Oh, okay, you just need to ignore that. Okay. I imagine it's rhetorical, but still. About child.
My apologies. My investigation has still not reached its conclusion.
Oh, okay.
However, I still believe the judgment of the Oratrice was not rendered arbitrarily.
It was for a purpose.
But you also said you thought he was innocent.
The Oratrice wants to do
For many
something with
years,
child.
I have been quite aware that the Oratrice does not simply mechanically repeat the verdict that I give on each case. As a divinely created mechanism, the people's unified faith in the concept of justice is integrated into it. Not only can it produce the incredible power of indemnitium, but it likely also possesses other traits, such as self-awareness. Which is all to say, I've been prepared for a situation like this for a long time.
What's the preparations? I want to know. I do want to know what he
told
does.
us that he heard a human voice from the room where the Oratrice's core is stored.
I was not aware such a thing had occurred. Perhaps that could serve to prove my conjecture. I will add that to the list of items to investigate. In any case, I am inclined to believe that the Oratrice does have a methodology all its own. We just do not have enough information.
Okay.
Based on Furina's reaction, I doubt even she had any idea what was going on.
Yeah, but she's a very
managed to
good
bluff
actor.
her way through it, though. The time-tested twin tricks of bravado and drama. While we do intend to get to the bottom of this, for now, we regret to say that the Fatui Harbinger will just have to bide his time in the fortress of Meripede. If we did incorrectly convict him of crimes he did not commit, we will most certainly compensate him to the fullest extent allowed by the law.
You don't need to do that, he's very rich.
Paimon, the only compensation he'll want is a no-holds-barred fight with you.
Is
True.
there anything else you'd
Very
like to
true.
ask me about?
Now, the important question, the sibling. I can't wait till we meet the sibling, because I think that's going to be very interesting. I also would like to just see the 2 traveller siblings like talk. I don't mean in the, the way we do it now. But, I need to drink water. I do not have any. But in the way that, the voice lines and cutscenes have them, I think that would be quite good.
Your sibling? Another blonde-haired traveler? I'm sorry, but I've never seen anyone who
I never
matches that
realised he had
description.
these shoes or boots. I really like
If
those.
she ever
Quite
stepped
nice.
foot in Fontaine, I'm sure she followed our laws to the letter. And
Oh, you throwing shade at me?
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
Not really. No, thank you. I have no more questions.
Very well. It was my honor to provide you with what answers I could. I very much enjoyed conversing with you.
I like his
It will
cufflinks.
soon be time for me to leave this blissful tranquility behind and return to Palais Memoria.
You really are super busy, Monsieur Neuvillette. Paimon thought you only came here to pay your respects today because you had the day off.
Crime and villainy do not have the day off, and so justice must work around the clock as well. This is merely the nature of a justice's work.
Alright, you've got a point. Huh? Paimon just noticed that the rain has stopped.
Huh, funny about that.
We've been walking around for a while now. Why don't we go back to the Spina di Rosula base in the court of Fontaine and have a rest? Navia said something about having a place ready for us there, didn't she? Come on, let's go!
Well, that's the end of the quest. I mean, face it, yeah. So on to Act 3 next. It's gonna be fun, I suppose. I'm enjoying this quest quite a bit. I know in the next one, I think it's next one, we get to meet the knave, which is going to be exciting. We get to meet, you know, I've watched a little bit of this stuff on other channels, being a little cheeky, but I do like her. Not necessarily her art style, it's not really my type of thing, but I do, you know, she can be on the surface, she's sort of like why I think the, you know, the Harbingers as a whole are kind of a bit neutral, or like, you know, grey-y, like in terms of actions, because, you know, she does want to help the people of Fontaine, and there's all the stuff about how she may or may not have came to power. I'm going to pull here, I've pulled on stream, let's see if this increases my luck. Come on, I've got Venti, and that's pretty much all I've got in terms of Artons. No, right, next one. Come on gold, no. No, come on. Okay, last one, special, bless me, bless up. Closing eyes, springing head, shaking head, no, it's blue. Oh well. I could go to the shop, however, and I used to do this quite a bit. Anyway, so 4, I can buy a whole 4. This is very useful. 4. Which one? Go, close eyes. Keep your head straight this time. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Oh yeah, I'm really not got enough liquid to do that. Yeah, I might do my costume later, but I'm very tempted yet another blue to close eyes again, to do a do that tomorrow. I've got some time tomorrow. I'm not anything on another blue. Statistically speaking, the next one I think should at least be purple. Closing eyes. Come on, something lucky, special, nice. No. Oh well. Oh well. It happens. It happens. So I'll think about doing that stream later today. Not later today. Later today or tomorrow. But yeah, this is it. I think I'll try and do it. The part 3 and 4 together over the weekend, if I can. I also really want to find out what goes on in where's the fortress? That, like the fortress of Charbadis. I would like to know what happens there. Very much like to know what happens there. I'm just very curious. Oh, what's this? What is this? Oh, it's just money. Okay, fine. Money. Yeah, and I would also like to do some more like exploration in, you know, places like you know, Sumo. I've not even done fully Nazuma because I went very quickly straight from doing the Lyra story quest to quest. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's the enemy, isn't it? To doing the, what's it called? Fontaine. Not Fontaine. We're doing Fontaine. The Inazuma story quest, and I really enjoyed the Inazuma story quest so far. I'm pretty much gonna say it's my favourite one by a bit. I really enjoy that quest, this story quest for Inazuma. It's not just my favourite place. Like Mondstadt is my, this may sound weird, but like my comfort nation into that. It's like where I go after I stream a lot. You know, I just go off and look at Mondstadt stuff. But yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm also going to do maybe I'll split it up into, you know, a prima-gen hunting stream, chest hunting streams. I don't know. I've also not done much of the bounties, so I might just have. I think something I need to do is work on my sort of speaking and trying to just speak, you know, off the cuff, as it were. For stuff like, holy, I did not realise there was so much. I really like this underground world. I have not seen it that much. I'd love it if they had like a military base, like underground. I know that underwater, I know the Fortress of Meripede is, but I'd find it really interesting if they had one like that for Fontaine. What is that, like a giant plug, or is this part of the fortress? I am not sure. Seal's Ruin Tower. Okay, can we maybe swim into it if we complete enough, what are they, not quests. Things. Look at these bubbles are. Okay, okay. Can I swim over here? I feel like I've been slowed. I feel like I've been slowed a bit. Okay, this is very cool and interesting, but as I said, what's this over here? So I'm getting so sidetracked. I've got ADD, I've not got ADHD. I shouldn't be doing dumb stuff like this. Whoa, okay. What's this? Whee. Okay, I'm gonna repeat, I'm gonna run, I'm leaving. I cannot do this. I am going to leave, and we're gonna go to, where is it? Here, and I'm going to finish this stream, hopefully. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Yeah, I've been also thinking of trying to stream more, because I may not have increased in views, but I've increased in impressions. Very good. And so I just want to see if I can grow my channel. It's made me really, really happy that I think I may be very slightly growing my channel out a little bit. And because of that, I'm very much determined to continue. It's very helpful. It's very nice. Even if people don't look, that, you know, this YouTube is recommending some of my streams and videos. I love all these. There you are. You are welcome, Farina. You are welcome. But yeah, I'll do this bit later. So this is goodbye from me. Yeah. I can go, look, wave goodbye. Bye. Come on, Wins, wave more. Bye.